Welcome to Highway Herald, your roadmap to the latest in auto. Today, we're diving into the world of pickups, where the long-anticipated Tesla Cybertruck is about to make its grand entrance. It's a vehicle that's been turning heads and sparking conversations across the automotive community. But the question on everyone's mind is, can it truly compete with the traditional, internal combustion-powered pickups like the upcoming revamped Ram 1500? We're here to give you 7 compelling reasons why we believe the 2025 Ram 1500 is leagues ahead of the Cybertruck. Reason number 7, superior towing capacity. Modern pickups may be luxurious and convenient, but at their core, they're workhorses designed for heavy-duty tasks like towing. This is where all-electric pickups have traditionally fallen short compared to their internal combustion counterparts. However, the Cybertruck is closing the gap, boasting a max towing capacity of 11,000 pounds. That's just 560 pounds shy of the Ram's light-duty pickup. But remember, the Ram 1500 is set to receive significant updates next year, which could potentially boost its towing capacity. And let's not forget, brands like Ram also offer heavy-duty models that can tow nearly 40,000 pounds when properly equipped. If we focus solely on the light-duty Ram 1500, it's worth noting that the Cybertruck's impressive towing capacity is only available with the more expensive dual and tri-motor variants, which start at $81,000. The more affordable single-motor version, set to launch next year, will have a max towing capacity of just 7,500 pounds. Reason number 6, uncompromised autonomy. The Cybertruck is expected to offer a respectable max range of between 320 and 340 miles. There's also a version with a range extender that can achieve up to 470 miles on a single charge, although this does compromise cargo bed capacity. While these figures look good on paper, real-world experience with all-electric pickups has shown that range can significantly decrease under heavy loads. For instance, the Ford F-150 Lightning loses nearly a third of its range when loaded with 1,400 pounds of sandbags. We can expect similar performance from the Cybertruck, as manufacturers are still grappling with how to maintain range under heavy use. In contrast, gas-powered pickups like the 2025 Ram 1500, equipped with the tried-and-true 5.7-liter HEMI V8, don't see such drastic drops in range when towing and hauling. The current model already leads the pack with a max autonomy of nearly 650 miles, and with the 2025 model's more efficient twin-turbo inline-6, we could see even greater range. But range isn't the only factor to consider. Charging time and infrastructure also play a crucial role. Despite its advanced charger, the Cybertruck will need 15 minutes to add 136 miles of range, while refueling the Ram 1500 takes just a few minutes. Plus, the charging network, particularly in rural areas where pickups are most common, is still far from perfect. Not all chargers are trailer-friendly, making long-distance towing a challenge. Reason number 5, affordability. While all-electric pickups like the Tesla Cybertruck promise eco-friendly rides and lower operating costs, the initial investment can be a steep hill to climb for many. Until the arrival of the single-motor version, the most affordable Cybertruck model will be the dual-motor variant, with an MSRP of around $81,000. The tri-motor Cyberbeast is expected to cost over $100,000. For that price, you could easily get your hands on the Hellcat-powered TRX, which is soon to be discontinued. It's no secret that the majority of enthusiasts would choose the latter. In contrast, the base 2025 Ram 1500 will be priced at nearly half of that. While this model will have less power, featuring the older 3.6-liter V6, the models equipped with the new turbocharged inline-6 will also be significantly more affordable, including the potent 540 horsepower variant. Even the newly introduced range-topping tungsten model will still be over $10,000 cheaper than the dual-motor Cybertruck. Reason number 4, durability and maintenance. Contrary to popular belief, electric cars aren't necessarily more reliable or cheaper to maintain. While they have fewer parts that can break and don't require typical service intervals like oil changes, the reality paints a different picture. A recent study from Consumer Reports revealed that electric cars cause 80% more problems than their gas-powered counterparts. Given that Tesla has consistently ranked among the worst brands in terms of overall dependability, it's hard to expect the Cybertruck to perform any better. On the flip side, the Ram 1500 has been achieving average results over the past few years, which is above average compared to electric pickups. We have no reason to believe that the new model will be any different. especially considering that most of the parts will be carried over from the outgoing version. Reason number 3, mastering the off-road terrain. Elon Musk has been touting the Cybertruck as the world's best off-road pickup for some time now, but after seeing recent footage of its off-road performance, we're not so sure. There's no doubt that the Cybertruck will be a competent off-roader, especially with its independent suspension and adjustable air springs that can lift the vehicle up to 17 inches off the ground. However, off-roading is about more than just ground clearance. It's about finely tuned advanced traction control systems, an area where Tesla still trails behind established off-road manufacturers like Ram. The 2025 Ram 1500 will continue to offer several dedicated off-road versions. But it's not just the advanced traction control system that gives it an edge over Tesla. This pickup will feature something that no electric pickup has: a substantial amount of mechanical off-road hardware, such as locking differentials and low-range gearing. While we could spend all day discussing the advantages of these old-school systems, the fact remains that off-road enthusiasts trust them far more than they do modern, electronics-based off-road aids. While we'll miss the supercharged V8 Hellcat engine from the TRX, we're confident that Ram engineers will come up with a greener alternative in the next year or two. Reason number 2, traditional body-on-frame design. We might be seen as old school for being hesitant to fully embrace the technological advancements that have revolutionized the pickup truck industry in recent decades. One aspect of Tesla's marketing that has garnered significant attention is their claim about the Cybertruck's rigidity. Despite its crossover-like unibody platform, Tesla asserts that the Cybertruck is as rigid, if not more so, than traditional body-on-frame pickups. However, Tesla's cold-rolled stainless steel and exoskeleton construction still need to prove their mettle in real-world conditions. In the meantime, the classic body-on-frame design remains the gold standard for robust pickup trucks, offering superior towing and hauling capabilities. The new Ram 1500 faithfully adheres to these time-tested principles, promising years of reliable service. Simultaneously, the Ram 1500 boasts one of the most advanced suspension setups in its class, with a multi-link rear and self-leveling suspension, ensuring top-tier ride quality. Reason number 1, the Ramcharger. If you're still considering electric pickups after all we've discussed, remember that the Ram 1500 has something even better to offer: the Ramcharger. This new model will be available as a plug-in hybrid, but not your typical one. Instead, the gasoline engine will serve as a power generator, with a pair of electric motors propelling the wheels. This setup offers an identical driving experience to an all-electric pickup, but with several added benefits. Firstly, the Ramcharger will boast a max range of nearly 700 miles with a fully charged battery and a full tank, far surpassing the Cybertruck. Additionally, the max towing capacity will reach up to 14,000 pounds, 3,000 more than the Cybertruck. With 663 horsepower, the Ramcharger outperforms the dual-motor Cybertruck. And despite all these advantages, it's expected to be significantly more affordable. Current estimates suggest base models will cost around $60,000. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of vehicles. Don't forget to subscribe to Highway Herald to stay updated on the latest vehicle updates and upcoming videos. See you next time.